Scientists and experts provide commentary in Trees of My City video walkabouts. Each walkabout segment ranges from 3 to 7 minutes. Walkabouts can be accessed via freestanding touchscreen kiosk or continuous loop on a video monitor or projection screen. Eric Olson is an ecologist at Brandeis University.
I love coming up to a dead log and seeing what's going on with it.
Yes.
And so, to an ecologist, I see probably a couple of thousand square inches, not square inches, but a couple of thousand inches or feet of tiny, almost microscopically thin fungal threads.
Really?
Just, they may not be active right now because this piece of wood is really decayed. But the way that a log becomes,
it just came right apart.
This is just dead.
Goodness.
This is long gone.
It's like dirt in there.
Yeah, and the way that happens, and if you squeeze it hard enough, you get rain.
Wow.
You get rain to come out of there. You know, it's like a sponge.
Wow, yeah.
And the way to make solid wood into a sponge is with fungi.
Simon Perkins was field ornithologist for the Mass Audubon Society for many years. Let's get off the beaten path here. Okay, I hope this is okay with the people who run this park, or this swamp. And here is another piece.
Oh boy,
yeah. Isn't that fantastic? I love this piece because this is what the series is all about. It's about aesthetically beautiful, dying, dormant, and decaying stumps.
This is your basic condominium right here. Not only do you have all the insects and all the other invertebrate animals, but it's been feeding a lot of woodpeckers. This has lots and lots of woodpecker work. This, for instance, is a little patch that's been excavated by a woodpecker, right in the center of which is one of the bill marks.
Okay.
And then each one of these little pockets was excavated by a woodpecker as well. Okay. There are holes that are excavated by woodpeckers when they're looking for food, when they're foraging. And by the way, they do that as much by sound as anything else.
Is that right?
Once they get up on a trunk like this, their hearing is so acute, they can actually hear the chewing of the grubs inside.
That's incredible.
And that's how they target the spot to start digging.
Kevin Smith is a plant physiologist with the USDA Forest Service. Can you identify what this fungus is?
It's probably the turkey tail fungus, Trametes versicolor, and that second part of that name could also be pronounced versicolor.
Okay.
And the genus would be Trametes. And the versicolor refers to that bright zonation of colors on the top. It is beautiful.
Yes, and I noticed, pardon me, that there's lichen among the fungus as well.
Yes, there is.
Two different colors of lichen.
And the lichens are epiphytes, and that just means that they grow on stuff, on plants. They grow on stuff.
Lawrence Sass is a professor of architecture at MIT.
First, let's talk about the basics of architecture. I think are important: form, light, and space. Okay. Right? We always try to create space with architecture. And what's beautiful about this little arrangement that we have under this fallen tree is that it creates this gorgeous space. And the space is a natural collection of shapes and forms and things that we just can't make ourselves.
Right.
If we think about the Gothic cathedrals and how they are formed as curves and combination of curves.
That's
light.
right. That's what you see when you look up in the ceiling of a Gothic cathedral. You see these curved structures.
Right.
And so you're saying those are structural. They're there for structural rigidity. Or?
Yeah. And curves, believe it or not, curves are stronger than straight shapes.
Is that right?
Yeah. Something about the way that a curve works. If you get it right, it's very, very strong.